Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 7-card spread here for you. This is going to be by someone that requested a tarot reading on Selena Quintanilla. I know she passed away a long time ago, and I've been getting several requests about this one, so I went ahead and decided to do it. Y'all, I didn't post last night. I did post a message on my community post. I was in a car accident last night, and so I've been home all this time trying to recuperate and rest. I had a lady that ran the red light, and I hit her head on. I tried to avoid her. I swerved and I tried to avoid her, but I still got her tail in. I braked as hard as I could, but, you know, we still collided with each other. I was not at fault. I was at the red light waiting for it to turn green. When it turned green, she ran the light and got in front of me, and I hit her. I sustained neck injury, chest injury, back injury. My knee that was operated on, I banged it up, and then I sprained my right ankle. When I braked so hard trying to stop the car, my ankle just literally twisted. So I've been limping around, but I'm okay, thank God. I survived that crash. The whole front end of my car is messed up. I just bought that car 3 months ago. It's a brand new Honda HR-V, but the insurance is going to fix it, so I'm okay. I just wanted y'all to know that. Thank you for everybody that commented on my community post about that. I appreciate it. I'm not feeling all that great. My spirits have been down because of that crash, so I'm trying to get my spirits back up. I did need to post something on my page and keep it going, so I decided to do this. So let's get started with the video, y'all. Y'all know this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. Also, everything else is in the disclaimer box since I am talking about another person. And then I have to say that this is alleged because this is YouTube and they want us to say certain words, you know, because we're talking about somebody else. The information comes from strictly from my tarot cards, spirit guides, and my own psychic abilities. However, it does not reflect my own personal thoughts and feelings. So let's just get that straight right there. All right. Whoever doesn't like this video, you can go on someplace else, watch something else, okay? I'm tired of y'all coming on here just to give a thumbs down or leave a bad message. If you're going to do that, you're going to get banned from my page. All right. This is for the true believers. If you're not a true believer, there's other stuff you can watch. All right. Let's get started with the video. So I decided I was going to try to pick up Selena Quintanilla's energy and see what her current thoughts and feelings are, or if there's any messages that she wants to give out to us. Okay, so for the first card, we have the Justice card. So right away, she's showing me that justice was served. This is exactly what she wanted because her life was taken away, and she feels like justice was served, you know, for her and the lady that murdered her, and they arrested her, you know, she's in jail and stuff like that. But the thing that she don't like is that lady still has her life. Okay, that lady still has her life, and Selena doesn't. Selena doesn't have her life. She lost her life. So that's the part that she's saying that bothers her. That lady's still living. Whether she's in jail or not, she's still living. So that part bothers her. But she did say that justice was served, and she has moved on from that because it's been many years, and she has moved on from that part there. She is in a good place. She is in heaven. And she does come often to visit. Okay, for the next card here, we have the 3 of Wands. Now, she's going back to her life here. Okay, she's showing me back to when she first began. This was her waiting for her ships to come in. Now, when she first started singing, it took her a while to come up, but she came up pretty quick. You know, she became popular and loved by many, many people pretty quick. And I remember one time she came to where my dad's city was, and my dad put up her stage for her. And my dad immediately fell in love with her. He was so in love with her. Anyway, so this was her while she was out in the world growing up. She showed me that her ships started coming in. Okay, and there's the ships in the background. You can see them coming in. And she was really happy about that. She knew she was going somewhere. She also said that she had a lot more to do. There were so many plans that she had, so much life in her. And she's saying that she didn't get to live that. It was taken away from her. So that's the part that I think that remains with her. always that she didn't get to finish out the life that she wanted. She was waiting for her ships to come in, and literally they did. Okay, so anyway, as her life went on, she showed me the world. She says she had the world in her hands. There's the infinity sign that was supposed to last forever, but it was taken away from her. Again, she's saying it was taken away from her. This was supposed to last forever, she's saying, and she was in her mind about it all the time. She did everything she possibly could to make her life better, and all of those around her. She tried to make their lives better as well. She was very giving. She's saying very giving person. She loved everybody, and she wanted the whole world to love her as well. She loved her fans. She keeps expressing that over and over. She loved her fans and wanted everyone to love her in return. She wanted just to pour out a lot of love and goodness. She knew that she had the whole world in her hands. Literally is what she's saying. She had the whole world in her hands, and she thought that it was going to last forever. She didn't think that her life was taken this short or going to be this short. She didn't have that many years here on earth, and she's saying that that was taken away from her. She says that over and over. It was taken away from her. She's not happy about that part. All right. This is going to be short, y'all, because I'm in pain from the car accident I had, and it just hurts just to reach out for these cards. My back is killing me right now. All right. So this is the Three of Cups in the reverse. So this shows in the upright, it represents, people having a joyous celebration. Okay. After her death, she says there was no celebration. All that ended. I see a lot of threes here, so that represents her parents and her husband. She's saying that those are the ones that took it the hardest. Those three took her death the hardest. It was just excruciating, terrible. There was no celebrations anymore. All that came to a crashing end. I'm hearing crashing end. And everybody was in their mind about it. There's a lot of blue in this background. Represents they were in their mind about it. And it was a huge, huge loss. She's just taking me through her life right now. All right? Taking me through what happened. With the Three of Cups in the reverse, this card literally represents poor decisions. So she's telling me that she made a poor decision when she went to that motel room. She said she should have waited, or maybe she should have talked to that woman over the phone instead of showing up like that. She says she feels like she made a mistake when she did that. And because of that came a lot of sorrow. So she actually blames herself for that decision that she made. She's not sad about it anymore, but she is saying that in the beginning she was really sad about the decision she made. And it brought a lot of gossip on, a lot of false rumors as well. She's saying that there was a lot of gossip and false rumors and things that weren't true that was said about all of that. A lot of the stuff wasn't true. Is what she's literally saying, that a lot of that stuff wasn't true. Yeah, she said that she should have took more control of the situation, but she didn't. Or maybe she just didn't know how. I'm also hearing that she should have made a new plan. That maybe the plan that she had to go over there wasn't the right plan. She's saying that she feels like that woman owes her an apology. I don't know if that woman's ever apologized or not, because I've never kept up with the rest of the story afterwards. But she says that that woman owes her, not only her, but she owes her friends, her fans, and the whole world an apology. So somebody tell me if that woman's apologized or not. She might have, from prison. She says that woman made a lot of excuses of why she did what she did to Selena, but those excuses weren't real. All those excuses were fake and false, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, she just that woman wanted everybody to believe that she was innocent, but there's no way you could get out of that, right? So, yeah, okay, that's what that card represents. Now we're going to move on to the next one. So for the next one is the Lover's card. This represents her and her husband. She showed me that in the beginning it was innocent love. There was a lot of sexual activity. She said they were very extremely sexually attracted to each other. There was a lot of sexual activity between them two. She said it was a blessed communication, a blessed event. I'm hearing blessed relationship. She feels like it was blessed by God, that it was meant to be. She knew that she was supposed to be with him for the rest of her life. Okay, she was very sexually attracted to him, physically and sexually attracted to him, but she loved him very, very much. See, there's an angel blessing the two people. The reason they're naked, because that represents sexual activity. And they were very, very close. They were in their mind about each other all the time, is what she's saying. They were very, very into each other. And they were also planning to have a baby. This is a baby card. They were already working on that. There was many talks about her having a baby from him. They were planning it, and they wanted more than one children. She said she wanted more than one children, but that came to a crashing halt now because she got the card in the reverse. So that's showing me that there's a split here. See, now the mountain is in the reverse, and so it's splitting the couple up. So she's saying that it came to a crashing halt. She said her husband took it extremely hard. She's saying that a lot. She says she comes around him a lot, even now. She says that he sings to her. Even now, after all these years, he sings to her when he's in his private moments, private self, that he sings to her. And she's around. She's around to listen to that. She says she misses him extremely, a lot. And he, vice versa, he misses her even now, all these years, even now. They think about each other. They miss each other. And she visits him quite often. She says that was the love of her life and that she will never, ever forget him. That was somebody she was supposed to be with, and she waits for him in heaven. Okay, of course she wants him to be happy now while he's still earthbound, but she comes often to see him and visit him. They like spiritually talk to each other. He talks to her. I don't know if he can hear her, but he talks to her, and then she comes. Her spirit comes, and she's around him, and she talks to him like in his dreams and stuff like that. So they're still very close, even though she's been gone many years, is what she's saying. Okay, so now we have the Ten of Pentacles. This represents her estate, her money, her family, everything that belonged to her. She's saying that she was watched. There's a watchtower here. She's saying that she was watched by that woman. That's the woman in the background. That represents a watchtower, somebody watching your stuff, your money, because this is an estate. This is money. And she says that woman was stealing her money, watching her money. She never realized that. She's saying she never realized that woman, she trusted that woman. She says she trusted that woman. She treated her like family. And she says that that woman was watching her money and trying to get every opportunity that she could, to steal it or take advantage of her. But she says she was young and naive, and she never realized that that's what that lady was doing. So the estate went to her husband, but she's saying that she wants it or wanted it to be divided equally among her family as well. I don't know if he ever gave them money or not, but she says she wanted it to go to her whole family, not just him. Now here is the old man, the couple, and the child. So that represents from generation to generation. She wants her estate or her money or whatever belongs to her to pass on, be passed on from one person to another. So to me, that represents that she wants her money. She wanted it or wants her money divided or shared with the family, stuff like that. So in the end, she's telling me that her journey in life was not successful, because this is a card of victory. Okay, this is a card of victory with the crown, and this is how she was. In the beginning, she had the crown of victory. But she is saying that show business and the life that she led is tricky. There's no guarantee that you'll make it to the top and back, and there's a lot of risk. And she said that was a huge risk that her and her family took to be in that type of show business, which led in the end to her demise, which is right here. She had no victory. She showed me that she had no victory as far as her career is concerned, as far as her life, it was cut short, which is something she still thinks about. I'm not feeling that she dwells on it or is sad about it, but it's still with her. It's still with her because she wanted to live out the rest of her life and do all the plans that she wanted to do. So that still stays with her in her spirit, that she didn't get to live out the life that she wanted. And yeah, so this shows in the end no victory. As far as her life is concerned, as far as her the plans that she had. Now, she was victorious, and she's always going to be the queen. In my eyes, she's always going to be the queen. All hail to Selena. I love her deeply, and I'm so sad that happened to her many years ago. And she's always going to be the queen in my eyes. And her spirit's going to live on forever. She is in a great place in heaven, and she is with God. But again, she wants everyone to know that she does come often and visit her family, especially her husband. She is saying loudly, very loudly, that her life was cut short. She wants people to know that over and over and over, like it's constant. I'm hearing it constant, that it was cut short and that was not fair. Okay, and she stays stuck on that a little bit, that was not fair, that it shouldn't have happened that way. So she sees it as not complete, something that's not complete, something that ended that shouldn't have ended. All right. And with this card also, she's saying that she feels like she pushed the situation too hard. When she went to that motel to confront that lady, she says she feels like she pushed it too hard, that she shouldn't have went over there and she shouldn't have pushed the issue that hard, that she does not take the blame. She's saying that she does not take the blame, but she does know that she wish she had done it different. She's saying she wished she had done it different, maybe not went over there or not pushed the issue so hard. Because the father, she's saying the father was going to go ahead and just call the police on that lady or just fire her. They weren't really going to do much to her. They were most likely just going to fire her. Okay, so she pushed it by going over there. And she's saying that she realizes that now, that she shouldn't have pushed it so hard. When you get the Ace of Swords in the reverse, that means pushing an issue too hard. Okay, so I am, or applying too much pressure to the issue. So I am seeing that she is saying just that. If you if you apply too much pressure, she's saying then that leads to arguments. Well, that's exactly what happened. She applied too much pressure, led to arguments, which led to her being shot. Okay, so now she knows that, and she wants everyone to know that she shouldn't have applied that much pressure. But she only did what she thought was best at the time, is what she's saying. She thought she was doing the right thing at the time. And at the time, that was the right thing to do. You know what? She didn't know that this was going to happen to her. But, yeah. So she's not at fault here. I don't blame her. No, I'm not. Nobody blames her. The world don't blame her. Nobody blames her. It was a woman that was at fault for this. And, you know, God bless her soul. May she rest in peace forever. And she will never be forgotten. Okay, y'all, I'm going to close here. Y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up. Write in your comments what you want to hear. If you want to be featured in my Christmas video that I'm going to put on Christmas Day, email me your screenshots of your face. It's got to be of your face. You have to be a subscriber and not have left a bad comment, because I can check all that in the analytics, and I am going to check them. All right, y'all, don't forget to email me if you want a personal reading. All the information is down below. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.